Would you agree that it's probably the hardest thing you've ever done?
Without a doubt. Yeah. Like I am super, I'm, one reason I brought her here in Arizona, see family, but also like I need you here because it's going to be the hardest event I ever did because I still battle the demons of shame. And now I'm going to be sitting in front of some people I trained, some people I operated with in a large group setting, and they're going to hear everything because most all of them have probably heard bits and pieces about what happened to Travis, but now they're going to hear the real dark and dirty stuff, all the things that I went through, and they're going to be like, what the fuck? And that's hard for me. So, but I'm on top of it. I'm going to do it. No problem. I will work through it, but it's, you still fight those demons, man. But it is definitely the hardest thing I've ever done.
I wish there was an ability to take that shame away from you and throw it in the fucking garbage can.
Yeah.
But it won't happen.
Yeah. I'm working through it. I still go to a therapist in Montana. So I still, and we're working through it. I understand where that comes from. It just comes from our culture. It comes from how I've seen people in the past that were treated when they say, man, that shooting really messed me up, and then they're demonized and they're like, not allowed to be on that unit anymore, whatever it is. So I still fight that.
My advice, coming from the standpoint of a spouse of a first responder that I could tell was going through some things. He talked about on the individual side of address, my cup's getting full, so let's address it. I'm going to say the same thing as his wife. Yes, I'm in law enforcement and I already knew a therapist that I wanted him to see, but I'm like, I'm addressing it. You need to see Jen. I can see your sleep is like shit, which I understand. We all work shift work. Right. My biggest thing, like he always talks about his anger. I'm like, I never really noticed that. My thing was, you can never relax. Like you are spun up to 10 all the time. And then so I was like, all right, addressing it. You need to see Jen. You need to see Jen. I don't know how to fix this. I don't.
And she didn't give up.
And I didn't give up. And then once he started seeing Jen, have a plan. Okay. I couldn't imagine being in the dark as a spouse of like, if he was like, well, I'm going to go get therapy. I would be like, what does that mean? So like talk to the therapist together, have a plan of what the hell is EMDR? Like, educate me, therapist, give me like landmarks, the things to look for, or a plan of like what to do, what not to do. So I can just be his support staff